Hello, my loves. Oh, happy June 1st. It's the first of the month. Oh, yes. And we are still in the shadow period of a blue moon. Love the energy. Welcome to the channel for those that are new. Welcome back to the channel for those that have been here before. My name is Riri. I am an intuitive diviner. Today I'll be reading with my tarot deck. I want to first just say thank you to everyone who has been a part of my journey thus far. I really appreciate everybody. Regardless of the length of time you are a part of my world, whether it's a few seconds or a few minutes, or even if you're passing it along. I just want to express my gratitude and say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. It really means a lot to me that you found some type of value in the video. And you'll either listen to it, passed it along, or maybe even mentioned it to someone. I don't know. I just know, that I am at a point in my life to where it is absolutely essential that I share my gifts with the world. And yeah, I'm going to do that however necessary. So even if I'm talking, on the phone with someone, conducting a reading, it doesn't change for me at all. Some of my clients I do virtual readings for, and it doesn't change. I am me. I'm very consistent, very loyal, very grounded, and yeah. So if you love the energy you get here, possibly think about, checking out a personal reading with me. And I would love to, you know, get the word out to, or get the healing out to whomever needs it at that time, whoever it resonates with. Yeah. But enough about me, people. Enough about me, my loves. This is our reading for the first week of June. I want to see what Spirit has to say specifically. Spirit, I've really had to um, enforce my boundaries even more with Spirit because my gifts are enhancing at a very, very speedy rate, and it can be overwhelming for me. And although I'm learning how to deal with it and handle it more, I've just really had to enforce boundaries, spiritual boundaries here lately, especially. So let's see what Spirit has for us today, has for the collective today. And yeah, let's get started. Please take what resonates, leaves what does not resonate for the next person. And shall we? I want to first thank my guides and your guides for communicating with me. All right. Okay, Spirit, can I have a few cards for the collective, please? Okay, thank you. Queen of Wands. Five of Pentacles. Thank you, Spirit. Excuse me. Can I have a few more cards for the collective, please, Spirit? Thank you, Spirit. Seven of Wands. Three of Pentacles. Okay, allow me just a moment to sit with this energy. Just a moment. Okay, so so to say your confidence is at an all-time high is an understatement. Not only is your confidence at an all-time high, but so is your attraction. Okay, so you're attracting things, people, places, situations, events. You're pulling said energy into you. You're like a magnet. You're drawing it into you. Okay, so you may, get more invites. Um, just people in general, people, animals, even. I'm noticing the black cat in the card. People, animals, situations. You're a big magnet, an attractive magnet. And when I say attraction, I'm not just talking about physical looks. This is your physical. This is also your spiritual, just your aura, your personality, okay? And you're determined more now than ever for people to really recognize the authenticity that is you, okay? And you're passionate about getting that out to the masses, okay? At some point, you dealt with something very difficult, may have been unemployment, may have been, financial loss of any type, may have been a recession, just, poverty mindset. But at some point, you dealt with the loss that's associated with the Five of Pentacles. But even with you experiencing and going through what you were going through, and processing what you were going through, you still maintained your faith. You communicated your faith, you know, whether it was to yourself, speaking in your mind, speaking to others, like you always communicated that um, you would not falter in your faith. Okay, so yeah, this was a very difficult time for you, and it may have caused you to be defensive at some point, really fighting for what you believed in and what you felt was right. You were very persistent with that, communicating that information to the masses. And again, you were very determined to communicate that information to the masses, and it caused some reckoning within not only yourself, but within the communities around you. Okay, so whether that is friends, family, co-workers, neighbors, um, not only were you delivering that, communicating that through your throat chakra, you were also letting it be seen without you even having to open your mouth. Okay, and that caused a purification, because it was like set fire to the version of me that you knew before. Okay, you're like a phoenix. You're rising up out of those ashes, and again, it may have caused you to be defensive because a lot of naysayers were in your ear. You know, it could have even been your ego was in your ear, in your mind, saying, no, it's not possible, to do it. It's not possible to, pull this off by yourself, but you persevered. And now you're in a situation to where not only are you the teacher, you are and forever will be the student, but you are passionate about what it is you're spreading. Or I guess that wasn't the right way to say it, but you're passionate about the growth that you have experienced yourself and how what you've gone through, what you've been able to manifest. You're passionate about passing it along to the next person so that they are able to, uh, you know, manifest whatever it is that they're wanting to manifest, or just knowing or relate, just knowing that there is someone else who went through what I went through, or, and came out on the other side, or even if it's not the same, even if the traumas are not the same, they may be similar. But just knowing that there is someone there that can relate means a world of a difference. And now you're at that position. Strong, strong, strong third eye energy with this. So you may be, in your dream state, you may be receiving a lot of downloads. Okay. But this card, this is teamwork. This is communication. This is apprenticeship. This is the universe saying, yeah, you've made it. You have the confidence that has been needed all along, that was in you all along. Even if you doubted yourself, okay? The universe is saying, don't dim your light anymore. Shine bright. Shine bright like a diamond. Yeah, take it how it resonates. Okay, I'm gonna leave this here. Spirit told me, even when this card fell out, I was told, like, here, no, so I already knew that there was no more, um, and that I should not ask for any more, because this was it. So I'm gonna leave this here for anyone who needs this message. Again, please take it as it resonates. Fill in the blanks, as necessary. If it doesn't resonate with you, pass it along to the next person. However, I do again want to say thank you to everybody, regardless of, again, the length of time you stayed here or not. Just the thought of me in this channel means a lot to me. So if you found value in it in any ways whatsoever, please share, because I really do want this message to get out to whomever it needs to get out to. Collective, okay? I'm going to leave this here. I want to thank my guides and your guides. Again, my name is Riri, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye, my loves.